everybody, and welcome to Kickstarter update number 74 for Divinity Original Sin and update number 18 for Divinity Original Sin 2. We're doing a simultaneous Kickstarter update today. I think that's the first. And the reason we're doing that, of course, is because we are finished with Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition, and we thought that both audiences would be interested to hear that, because a lot of you are going to be playing it. Here it is. This is the Xbox One version of Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition. It is ready now. I don't have the PS4 versions yet, but word has it that they're on their way, and they should all be hitting the stores on October 27th. Also the date on which the PC version of Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition, is going to launch. The Mac and Linux versions are going to have to wait 4 to 5 weeks more. We were almost ready, but we had to do some last minute changes, but they are coming and they will be shipping this year, barring some enormous disaster. Now, here it is. This is Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition, and we're going to take you through some of the features that we've been adding to your Game of the Year 2014. Let's have a look and see all of the stuff that the team here at Larian Studios, can you show the team, Thomas, because it's a big team, has been doing over the last years. And can you do that 360 degrees, Thomas? Okay. Because 360 degrees, that is one of the features that we have in the Original Sin Enhanced Edition. It was something that wasn't present in the original game. But there's much more. Let's have a look. So, hello and welcome to the Larian Studios Living Room Experience Simulated. I'm playing Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition with a controller, and that is obviously one of the major improvements that we've been doing, the ability to be able to play with the controller in a way that it is very intuitive and a lot of fun. We think we did a good job, actually. We're quite proud of it. So that's not the only thing that we've done, however, because if Larian joins in, Larian, can you join the simulated living room experience thing and be careful?
Yeah, yes.
So there you go, the professional living room. Larian just picked up another controller, joined into my game, and so basically we can play together now, so I can go to my inventory, do all kinds of things, but the best part is that if Larian goes out of it and I go away from him, there you go, we each have our own experience, we're playing the game in split screen, and that is a lot of fun. Now imagine that Larian and me are not friends anymore because he took all my gold. I can say, Larian, can you please leave my house?
Okay, I can, sure.
Larian goes away, disconnects from my game, and off he goes. Good riddance, Larian. I will now take control over your characters, and I can just continue playing the way I would play Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition on my own. But then I have remorse, and I call Larian. I say, I'm really sorry, Larian. I love you. Why don't you want to be my friend anymore? Let's play together. And so Larian joins in online, because now he's in his own simulated living room experience at home. And so he joins in my game. You see the player joined image coming on my screen. And so, like this, he is now playing online, on console, from his living room, together with me, in my living room, and that is a lot of fun. And that is not all that we've done. Far from it, actually, because Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition, is a total overhaul of Divinity Original Sin in every single sense of the word. It starts when you start playing the game. You'll notice immediately that the graphics, the animations, the special effects, the sound effects even have all received a massive update, and everything looks sparklier, and it's just feels better than the original vanilla game. Now, if you spend a little bit more attention, then you'll notice that the dialogues are different also. First of all, the first thing that you're going to notice is obviously that they're all voiced now. In Divinity Original Sin, there was only a bit of dialogue, but now we've actually recorded a voice for every single thing. We were busy with it for 7 months, but it was worth it because it adds a lot to the experience.
One of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumid womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow.
And if you pay even more attention, what you're going to notice is that actually we have rewritten a lot of the dialogue because we improved it. There was some criticism on that certain things weren't clear enough, or that certain things were like really not mentioned at all. Well, you'll notice that those things have been fixed now. And on top of that, that more character has been put into several of the protagonists and antagonists of the world. You also discover, if you finish the original game, that the entire ending is different. It's a lot better, gives you a much more rewarding feel, and it has some pretty visually impressive locations that you're going to be going through. Now, going from there, or to get to that ending, you'll obviously have to do a lot of combat. And in combat, you'll notice that a lot of changes have been done. There's a lot of balancing that was added to the game, but we've also added, let's say, a little bit of extra spice to the encounters. the AI is better. You'll notice that the enemies are using all kinds of new tricks, including some of the tricks that were added specifically for the Enhanced Edition, and that is things like grenades, for instance. You can now throw all kinds of grenades. You can craft them also with the new crafting system. You can also use wands. Wands can be very important to your strategy as a player in Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. And you will see that you can also dual wield those wands, because dual wielding is another addition that we've done. Now, your enemies have also learned a lot of new tricks. They received extra skills that they can use against you. And if you play in tactician mode, you'll notice that every single encounter is actually a different experience, because we've basically made the game twice. We've made it in classic mode for people who want to play at the same difficulty level at the original game, and then we made a tactician mode, which pretty much is based on all of you playing over Twitch or on YouTube, us looking at all of the strategies that you were using to try to defeat the game, and us then saying, nope, that's not going to work anymore, because now there's a monster here, or this monster is using this tactic, or this monster is using that skill. And on top of that, we gave monsters in tactician mode extra skills. And on top of that, we added extra monsters which are only present in tactician mode. And if you're completely bananas, we've added honor mode to the game. That's for the guys that say tactician mode is too easy to me, I will play with just one save game. And you get an achievement for that. Now, other stuff that we've added to the game is more subtle but quite important. You'll notice that the entire loot system has been heavily rebalanced. You'll notice that the talents all received a lot of love. So for instance, that two-handed weapons are like really a class on its own now, which is focused on playing with slow, big, heavy-hitting weapons, which was not necessarily the case in the original game. And another thing that you'll notice is when you're going to level up, you'll see that the entire skill system has been changed to make it more rewarding, especially in the mid to end game. So there's quite a lot of stuff that has been done there. If you're playing on the same PC as you played the original game, you might notice that the performance has improved also. Saving games goes a lot faster. We're now using all of the cores on your machine, so you'll see that there's a lot of engine improvements actually that have been done also. You'll also notice that there's a lot of improvements in the usability department. We've added party gold, which basically means that when you're bartering with somebody and you run out of gold, you can automatically take the gold from another party member in your party. We've added auto repair. That's to say, if there's anybody in your party that can repair an item, then you're going to automatically have him repair it, and the same goes for identify. So these are things that are going to make life a lot easier. You'll notice that we've cleaned up a little bit the markers that are going on your map, so that's a lot more organized. You'll see that the journal is a little bit clearer. You'll discover all kinds of little enhancements and improvements that are going to make your life that much easier as you're playing the game. We also improved the economy of the game, so when you're going to be bartering with people, you'll notice that there's a lot more stuff, or interesting stuff, that is being sold. And as you're going through the barrels and chests of the game, or the bodies of your slain enemies, you'll discover that the loot suddenly is a lot more interesting than it used to be in the original game. So that's a lot of changes, and we think that all together they make for a much better game than the original game, which granted was already pretty good. So on October 27th, Larian Studios is going to be releasing Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition, and this is going to be our best RPG ever. We're incredibly proud of everything that we managed to put in the game, and we think that even if you played the original game, you're going to discover a world full of fun and surprises and lots and lots and lots of gameplay. Be sure to check it out, and also tell your friends. Even if they don't have a PC, they have no excuse anymore, because it's now on Xbox One and on PS4. I don't have the box yet, but it's going to be cool too. And you should convince them to play it. Maybe you can even convince them by saying, hey, try this controller and try playing together. And then they say, oh my god, you can play together. And then you can say, yes, you can play together. It's really cool. All right. I'll be seeing you very soon for another Kickstarter update. Have fun, everybody. Enjoy playing Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition, and be nice to each other. Hello and welcome to